Home opener for this new season. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run.
Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play? This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2. Digging in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Yunel Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third. Center
Ready
fielder,
now, Mike Trout.
Mike.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Set to get his day started, Justin Upton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Angels leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Batting 7th. Shortstop.
Digging in. Number 29. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Cole Calhoun.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting
And in the
sixth,
outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Digging in now, Justin Bour. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And this is fouled at the plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 8th. Designated
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for 3rd from Angel Stadium in Anaheim.
Third baseman, number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 14.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And so the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Catcher, Max.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Misses, ball 2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Right back at him and off his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Digging in to
David
try it again.
Fletcher.
David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Torres. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 00.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Tanaka has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still was able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits. No.
And leading off for the Halos, center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No one out with a runner at second. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 29 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
In now is
shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. Trout is on his way home. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at ball one here.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Fly ball into straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 29.
Ready for another chance. Number 29 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Max Stassi.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Angels. Second
Ready once
baseman,
again, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Third baseman number
Digging in
00.
once again, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Calhoun coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded softly to the right. Fletcher gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
In there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Fielder number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way out in front.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Salas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Digging in and looking for more. Torres. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
The designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Swinging a soft liner on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat, and this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Calhoun. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Maybin.
Stepping in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
As a look, now the pitch. Aaron Judge is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Calhoun going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's safe.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Number 29.
Into the box now, number 29, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is goes in to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a big inning here. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Justin Bour singled home a run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Maybin on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Angels.
Riding in once again,
Patrick.
Max Stassi.
Max
He comes in 0 for 2
Stassi.
thus far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. From the stretch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause.
Second
But I'll
baseman.
take my single.
David Fletcher.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Hansel
attention,
Robles
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping
Now
for
pitching
better
for the
results than the other
Number
arms that they've
47,
run out there in this one.
Hansel Robles.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is
Center
simple.
fielder number
They've been
12,
aggressive. They've hit the
Cameron
first pitch like he
Maybin.
does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here it comes 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Hit back up the middle. One there. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And he takes ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hit hard to third. Stopped on the slide by Escobar. He's out. One. Now with El Escobar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Yunel Escobar.
Luis Cessa enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
85, Luis Cessa.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-2 contest.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maven on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Angels on the Mike Trout. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on it for not having speed.
Brett Gardner will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect
29.
example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Didi Gregorius will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in now, number 29. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Stepping in, Torres. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
Designated hitter.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Brett Gardner will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. So stepping in, Justin Bour starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Luke Voit is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now batting, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Voit is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And that's too high, ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Yankees cash in with 21 hits in routes of